Can you guys see me? I am back, y'all. I am back. PIERRE XO is lost after midnight in Prague. Oh, dude, there's a Lil Xan song, man. There's a Lil Xan song called Midnight in Prague. I should keep walking. What the fuck am I doing, man? Why? I need to move, man. Go this way. What's going on? Did you guys know that there is a Lil Xan song called Midnight in Prague? Midnight in Prague. Midnight in Prague. PIERRE After Dark. Well, you guys will see literally midnight in Prague. It's the midnight hour right now, and we're in Prague. You guys can see the streets. The streets is empty, bro. You see that? I rarely ever party. I'm not a partier. A friend invited me to go out to this place. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's just go. And then now, you know, you dance for a little bit. Then it's like, okay. Hold on. Is there ever like, does anybody ever end up okay after a club night? You know what I mean? Oh, there's really good lighting here. So I'm just great lighting. I'm gonna stop here. Oh, it's too much lighting. I look terrible. Maybe right here is better. Ooh, yeah. How was the rendezvous? It was aight. The unicycle go off. It was... No, because here's the thing. Here's the problem. If I meet up with people in real life, I can't bring the unicycle because if we walk together, I'll be like lugging around this unicycle or I'll be like rolling next to them. And it just doesn't work right. I love these Prague streams. You have no idea. Honestly, I'm really glad that I grew the balls in order to stream in public. I'm getting better at it. I don't feel as self-conscious with it. So I'm glad I can share this with y'all. I'm about to turn 22. Happy birthday. Not always. I end up face down in the toilet. See? After every club night, after every club night, it never ends up clean, right? After every club night, it ends up being a fucking mess. Living vicariously. Oh, what's up? Zaya's in the room. I'm alone in Prague. Ain't nobody on these streets, man. I am Zavagay. I barely have the confidence to walk normally in public, let alone live stream. You got it. It's exposure therapy, man. Here's the thing, like, I felt super self-conscious doing this even just a month ago. But after the first day, I started off on Instagram. I did one or two, and I was like, you know what? Like, fuck it. Let's just go on YouTube. Let's just do it. And then from there, I just like got used to it. Exposure therapy is a real thing, man. Don't underestimate it. I guess I'm never wrecked because I don't drink anywhere in public. Yeah, because America, you can't really exactly do that, can you? I'm afraid I'll get beat up if I film in public. Could be. That's why I have the unicycle. I can just zoom away if I need to. I could never live stream. I thought wearing a mask could help my social anxiety, but it hasn't. Exposure therapy, you gotta just go for it. I'm telling you. I become addicted to these live streams. Yeah, me too. I look forward to the next one. I'm looking for every opportunity to live stream because it's really fun. You know, I think I've lived here and seen and explored the city enough on my own intrinsic subjective viewpoint that it's time to share. What's the plan for the rest of the night? I'm walking home, but I live far as fuck though. Like, I live like probably an hour walk. I don't know. I would say like 45 an hour of a walk all the way back. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna live stream this whole bitch because content, baby. That's why. Pierre, I thought you were flipping at this time of day. Could be. I'm flipping with the internet. Confidence is knowing your fears and face. And exposure therapy. I think I want PIERRE again. I'm super excited for the next virtual date. This is after hours of the date. It would be fun to see you get on a train, but then I bet you're out and sightsee. What's the closest? I mean, I could take a tram, I guess, but right now it's night trams and I don't know the time. And also, I don't have a ticket. I would have to text the ticket people and we'll see. So that's like a 15-30 minute distance by vehicle. No, it's like 5 Like, yeah, about 15. But I would say even 10. 10. It's a small city. It's because you love us so much, you wanted us to entertain you. Honestly, yeah, I'm in a toxic, codependent relationship with all of y'all. Do your braids hurt when I sleep? Yeah, it's at that stage where it's pretty uncomfortable to sleep on, but beauty is pain, you know? This is therapeutic, isn't it? Is this therapeutic for all of y'all at all, or is it just... Because it is for me in a way. But is it for y'all too? Does the city have a low crime rate? Yes, it does. A very, very low crime rate. It's in the top 10 safest cities in the world. And I know that even women walk alone home at night and they can be okay. I like living vicariously. Good. In the comfort of your house. That's good. It's therapeutic. Yeah? Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can feel the same. Put a warm towel, loosen your braids. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Very good for me. Oh, there's the chat log. It takes so long. Don't burn yourself out. Entertain. No. Okay, so I was already burning myself out when I was doing the YouTube videos with the drama, because it was like you listen to so much of that drama shit and it freaks you out in the end, you know what I mean? So it's like doing this type of thing is just the kind of thing that I would be doing in my free time. Ooh, the lighting looks good here, man. Ooh, look at those cheekbones. High fashion, Zoolander. So we're out here in this art museum, actually. Check it out. The stream is a totally different vibe than a produced video. Yeah, it's raw, right? It's just raw as fuck. All the drama I needed this break. The internet has been toxic. Yeah, like, it's weird because I released the Joji and Filthy Frank video, which is full of like kind of like dramatic stuff, but it didn't do that well. And I don't know if it's, I mean, it's probably the YouTube algorithm, but on top of that, I just think people are sick of drama. Like, right now it's just like this giant fucking figure with his legs spread, man. Like, what is that about? Ooh, maybe I like it raw. How long have you been streaming? I'm so sick of it. Like a normal life. It's just too much. This is better than your videos on your other channel. It's a breather. Come on, don't give me a little more credit. Those videos take a lot of effort, man. But you know, like, this is way more enjoyable to me for now. And I don't know if it is for you, you know? Loving that is not drama. Just because, you know, I wanted to get to a point where I could maybe showcase real life to people and like what life is really like in Prague. And that obviously requires an audience, but, you know, I would just really would like to share the magic that I get to experience out here, you know? Drunk Pierre is a lot more vulnerable. That's everyone, though. Everyone's more vulnerable when they drink a little bit. All your videos are gems. This is a breath of fresh air, so real and in the moment. Yeah, you know, in the end, it's like the way that people are in their rooms, people away in their controlled setting is really different from this giant tube snake behind me because it's Prague. You are natural. Thank you, Adele. Get those likes up, love. Please like the thing, please. This feels raw and personal. I kind of enjoy it more. Yeah, it's like this weird mixture of podcast, ASMR, real life, vlog type thing, you know? And, oh my God, Jenna Morrow's getting fucking canceled. 10 years extremist meditation. That's a good way to put it. I would say, what do you guys think? Are these streams similar to the type of meditation? I do feel in this weird, in the moment, Zen meditative state when I do these things. I don't know. I think they force me to live in the moment just a little bit more, as well as you guys. And I thoroughly enjoy it, really. Plus, you interact with us. Other YouTubers don't really do this. It's really nice. Well, here's the thing. I have no idea how people just don't fucking interact with the commenters on live streams. It makes no sense to me. The only reason why I would ever live stream is so I could see comments in real time. I don't understand how people do that and then like don't even pay attention to people watching. It makes no sense. It feels more real. You feel much more real. It is real. As real as it can be. This is real time, you know? When I run into people out here, when I run into random shit that's happening in the city, like, it really doesn't get any more real than that. So, the only reason you ignore us is when you argue with us again. Exactly. I look forward to the streams. The vlogs feel like traveling, talking to a friend. Good. It's kind of the vibe that I hope that people get. Any tips for living in a mundane corporate office, not going insane? Start working on a craft, or start working on something that will end up being something that turns out something in the future. Sorry, I had to like weave around that couple, but start working on a craft or an endeavor that can allow you to escape in the future while you're at the job and it still pays your bills. That's the best way to do it. Even though people argue, people mostly love. No. The thing is, that argument thing was just all out of love, though. It wasn't like actual hate. It was just fun. That's what relationships are. Greetings from New York City. I don't watch live streams, but I love to hear you talk. Love your aesthetic. Well, I hope to see you around the live streams a bit more. Any advice for people contemplating starting a YouTube channel? Research. Like literally watch all of those cheesy motivational instructional videos on how to start a YouTube channel. Those actually help. Learn the techniques on how to do it. It's good for you. Right, I feel like you gotta have that 9 to 5 and YouTube is for pleasure, at least in my case. Well, it was weird because the moment that my life took off on YouTube was when I was working that 9 to 5. You know, and then after it took off, I quit the job and then I worked on it. The ups and downs of a relationship, exactly. That's what I've done. Equipment on the way. Yeah, take your time and be patient as hell. Like that stuff doesn't come around overnight. Put the sunscreen on. We're not gonna do that again. Can you start a YouTube channel with the phone? Well, I'll tell you, like a lot of the first videos I ever made, still to this day, all on my iPhone. I did not upgrade any of my equipment until early this year. That's it. Like I still film on my iPhone. I still film a lot on my iPhone and my webcam. You don't need all of that crazy stuff. You don't need all that equipment. You don't need any of that. In fact, it actually will work against you. I see so many people putting so much effort and spending money on DSLR cameras and all this nonsense. You just gotta have good content. You don't need all that extra flash. What are you filming? I'm on an iPhone. I'm on an iPhone right now. I film on iPhone every time I go outside, pretty much. You're holding thousands of people live on your phone all over the world, trippy. Yeah, it's 200 at the moment, but it's not 1,000. But yeah, trippy, right? What a weird world. iPhone 11 Pro Max, that's exactly what I'm using. I'm using an iPhone 11 Pro. And the lenses, I'm able to live stream from it. The quality is good enough. You don't need all that extra stuff, really. Your edited videos are equally awesome, just different styles. Yeah, like the edited videos are fun, you know? They're fun sociological experiments. You know, they're fun in terms of experimentally with editing, all that good stuff, but you know, I can't fully portray real life and myself through those videos. You know, I'm kind of playing a character in a weird way. And it serves as a really good entryway to my content, to build an audience in general. And if you guys like that and want more, then you can observe these live streams. But you know, these live streams aren't exactly the most accessible, but they're fun once you already are like accustomed to it. How does it feel carrying 200 people? Are we getting heavy yet? Yeah, my arm is actually kind of like aching at the moment, so we're gonna go first person mode so I can hold it closer to my face and can read what you have to say. I'm only moving to Europe soon. Do you have any advice? Well, where are you moving from? Be patient. My first year out here was really, really hard. I like the live streams more. They're more personal. Yeah, but Tamara, you've been on the platform for a while though, and I'm waiting for you to come visit me too, so. POV, you're Pierre and you're lost in Prague. Yeah. If you had something attached to your phone, to your body, but the thing is I wouldn't be able to read it. That's the thing. What editing app do I use? I use Final Cut Pro. It literally feels like I'm FaceTiming a friend. You know, okay, so here's the thing, like, you know, that parasocial relationship type thing. I understand it, but also I think there is a potential to actually use it as a way to connect with people legitimately. And obviously that can get really weird and awkward and dangerous at times. But I mean, that's every relationship in real life too. So it doesn't actually make that much of a difference. I mean, fuck, if anybody can name a real life relationship that doesn't have a little bit of trouble, then please let me know. Simrak, ease yourself. Come on, you're always yelling at me. But, you know, in my case, like, and I think in your case, hopefully as well, maybe we've realized, or I've realized, that I like the connection. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, this way. Yeah. To the left. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful out here though. You know what I mean? It's past night. Once I hear my man voice is fine. A little what even. Yeah, I just pointed. I'm actually gonna walk through the crowded way, because it's actually better to be a part of the crowds in this time of night. Everyone's so polite in Prague, yeah. Oh, you showed us the city today, even though you hid us away in your pocket for a couple of minutes. Oh, come on. Did you have a fun night? Yeah, it was cool. It was all right. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the nightlife, man. It's that scene. Honestly, like, that nightlife scene is like, it would be different in South Africa. It would be different in fucking Namibia or some shit. It would be different in like fucking Thailand. But like, if I'm gonna go out and dance during the nighttime, I would like want to dance hard. And people are not dancers out here. And that's kind of the price you pay for the amount of peace you get day to day. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm gonna switch this back around. My arm's hurting. It's weird because I never really watch interactive people live streams, but I do on yours. Okay, yeah, and that's the thing, man. I really genuinely appreciate the interactions on live streams. I really like doing this, not for the sake of like, I feel like obligated to or entertaining. I genuinely like, it's like traveling with a bunch of people who've never seen the city, and I get to explore these things with y'all. I'm a dancer. You're saying something about connections. I forgot. It's dope that we get to talk to you in real time. Are there a lot of dark people? A lot of drunk people in Prague? Oh yeah, it's Saturday. Okay, fuck the city center. I was gonna walk through the city center, but then I realized that there's gonna be a ton of drunk people. Are trains normal? Trams, yes. That's why we love you, Pierre. Real talk. Well, you know, okay, so like parasocial relationships are a real thing on the internet. You know, like this one-sided relationships where the viewer just has like this one-sided situation with the influencer. And in a sense, I guess it's kind of like that, but also I am directly communicating with everybody as much as I could in the meantime, because I like it. It feels good. Czech Republic's the 6th safest country in the world. Yeah, parasocial. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Should we go towards the city center, or should we go around it? Okay, I need help for your decisions, because towards the city center, there's probably going to be a lot of loud drunks around the city, but there'll be people there might be more interesting visually. But if I go around it, there's not going to be many people, but it's going to be quite lonely. I don't know, are there many drunks on a Friday? Around or towards? Around? City center would be entertaining. Avoid homeless people. I'm curious, is Friday away from the you want to go to the drunks? I don't know if I want to go to the drunks, man. Go to the city center is safer and visually fun. around towards city center. Okay, hold on. Let's go towards the city center because hold on. Let me think. Actually, yeah, it's actually closer if I go towards the city center. Avoid homeless people. Nah, they're not all bad. That dude on the bike looked fucking homeless, man. I sent you a super chat. Thank you very much, Rob. Or, yeah, Rob, thank you. I really appreciate it. Adobe Final Cut Pro. I have it more, I learned it more intuitively with Final Cut Pro. But Adobe is like the fucking industry standard, but that's not my thing. Love from Romania. Greetings from Romania. Or greetings to Romania. Are you really lost? You're not here from the beginning. No, I know where I'm going, but it's just far as fuck, man. Maybe I should take a tram or something. But I don't know which tram goes where. Unfortunately. Talk to the homeless people. I don't think that's a good idea. Take the tram, Final Cut Pro, midnight, take Uber. Fuck, it's just a long ass way though, man. Dude, whatever, man. I got y'all. It's all good. Let's go. Let's just fucking hammer it. Let's go. I'm a ghost. I enjoy listening to interactions. I'm not great keeping up with the stream though. It's fine. No pressure. No drunks, as we do not allow tourists to come to the Czech Republic due to Corona. Residents only. Yeah. It's kind of nice like this, man. Prague got taken back by its residents, and it's kind of refreshing, to be honest with you. I want to move to Prague after seeing your dates. Oh, great. I'm going to be like bringing all this extra tourism. Yo, when you see people off in the distance, you can't help to think it's like some sketchy ass shit going on. Like, look at this. How scary is this? I think it'll be fine though, but we'll just keep walking, pretend like everything's all good, man, because that's how things are, you know. Yeah. Oh, he was harmless. He was harmless, man. Does it feel scary? It doesn't look scary. That's not scary. No, but like you know, you have a natural bodily reaction. Oh my god. Gotta go fast. Zoom call while zooming. That's right. How long did the visa take? Fuck. It took almost like about a whole 8 months, man. It took a long time. I can tell you're feeling nice. Oh shit. How camera closest to your face, confidence, no pores. Well, also it's dark. If it was a bright sunny day and this shit was to my face right now, dude, you would see every single hole in my cheeks, and I'm not ready for that. You know? Like at nighttime it just blurs out. It's fine. We're conditioned to think so. It's refreshing after I moved to Norway to be able to go outside at night. Yeah, you know. Okay, I will say one thing. You don't know what real freedom is until you're able to walk around at night and feel safe. Okay? If you have never experienced that sensation, go travel. You need to experience what that feels like. Every human being on earth should know what it's like to be able to walk around at night and feel safe. I think safety should be a human liberty, not a privilege. People will say it's a privilege. I don't think it has to be. I think the standard of a good standard of living for every human is to be able to feel safe no matter where they are. We got to move past this danger and violence shit. That's why I moved away from America. I was like, fuck that. I don't want to live like on the edge all the time. Dude, I won't even go to my front yard at night. Don't live life in fear, man. It's bad for you. To the safety, really, Czech Republic is the 6th safest country in the world. You don't have to be afraid. You really don't. And a lot of my fear is just from programming, living in America. That's it. It seems impossible thing as a woman. It seems impossible as a woman until you go to Prague. There are women walking alone, home alone all the fucking time. All the time. And, you know, I've heard barely any stories of people. Dude, the first week that my ex-girlfriend lived in LA, she got punched in the face by a homeless person and then also lifted by a homeless person, like picked up. Dude, out here, that shit will never happen, man. I'm telling you, we're definitely programmed by Americans to fear everything. Yeah, it's actually funny because you can tell who are the Americans in the room. It's funny sometimes because when I'm streaming, I could see in the chat like who are the Americans, and they're the ones that are like, Pierre, like, be careful, like look behind you at all times, like don't go down there, don't do this, because that's America's brought up in fear, man. Yeah. I get criticized for traveling alone as a female. I live in Orange County. I used to live in Orange County. It's my hometown. Why can it be seen as normal? It's not normal now in California. I'll tell you that much. Don't do that shit in America. Don't be a woman to walk home alone at night in America. Don't do it. No matter, I don't give a fuck what city you're a part of. Don't do it. It's bad for you. I'm not American, but I'm super paranoid. Yeah, Bay Area used to be chill. Bay Area is chill, but like you got places like Oakland and stuff. It's sketchy. I'm Australian. Yeah, don't come to America. People can't walk. No, you gotta have a car, man. I want to live the way you do, Pierre. I want to feel safe. Move to a safe place like South Korea, Japan, fucking here in Prague. Oh, great. I got a goddamn stag party behind me. Jesus Christ. That's what you have to fear, is like a bunch of drunk tourists that probably won't even hurt you. They'll just maybe like be drunk around you. Check this out though. I'm only paranoid of the critters here at night in Australia, or where? I lived in South Korea, Japan, and China. Probably safer, yeah. Yo, bro, these people are loud as fuck. I want to cross the street, man. They're crazy. Fear the drunk crowds, run, Pierre. No, they're harmless, but they're just annoying, though. You know what I mean? Like, look behind me. You can see them. A giant mob right there. Put them on video. Everyone chat, feel safe. You deserve it. I get followed all the time in Montreal. In the West, it's way unsafer, I'll tell you that much. I just realized I registered the title of this video. Are you lost? No, I know where I am. Drunk people are really chill. The thing is, like, drunk people out here, they're rarely ever violent. If they are, they're fucking tourists. Guess who? Americans. Russians, maybe. Dude, they're fucking loud, man. I live in northern England, and it's kind of similar to us mentally. I live in Greece. It can be safe sometimes. You just have to be prepared at all times. It's safe, but you have to be prepared at any time. Okay. Russians for sure, yeah. We have foxes, kangaroos, possums. Sounds like Australia to me. I live on 7 acres. Damn, you live in a farm. How the ganja in Prague. The area code is 420. It's not as strong as Cali, but I don't smoke, so I can't tell you exactly. Sorry. You make my day with these live videos. I love doing these. I look forward to any sunny day so we can just go out. It's so much fun. It's like a weird video game simulation thing. As a Russian, I can confirm. Live in Santa Monica is pretty much safe out here. But about 2 months ago, a homeless person broke into an apartment literally 2 doors down. Ooh, I don't want to read the rest of that. LA ain't safe. It ain't safe in LA, man. LA is unsafe as fuck. Don't go there. If I didn't move to Prague, I don't know, maybe like Amsterdam, maybe like Paris or some other obscure European city. For the flip, Lord, thank you much, Nikki B. Appreciate it. I'm happy. Got a bunch of drunks. Let's see how that ends up. They're singing and shit. Amsterdam is not safe. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I've heard some sketchy shit go down. These live videos are romantic, aren't they? Oh fuck, I got a bunch of frat boys behind me, bruh. The thing is, like, I might take a turn somewhere and just chill for a second. I don't want to let these dudes pass. Walk faster, they're gaining on us. Yeah, these guys are like, I'm gonna chill here on this bench here with a bunch of these people. They seem okay. Yeah, a bunch of Chads walking behind me. Yeah, exactly. There's like a bunch of indie couples out here. Jesus, man. Oh man, these fools better not. I know, man. I'm just getting the fuck out of there. You guys like the drama, dog? You guys like the drama here? Ooh, I could go on the river. But that's not towards the way to my place, though, unfortunately. It would actually take me further. Would they shut up? Is it late? Vilnius, Lithuania. I did want to visit Lithuania. The loud, the missed drama. No, it's like the edge, man. I gotta fucking pee, though. Okay, I'm gonna pause the stream for like 2 seconds. I have to pee so bad, dude. Sorry. Just please stay for me, please, please, please. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. I'm back, and I see where they go, man. Like right there. Check that out. So I know which route they're taking, and they're going through one of the party streets called Doloha Trida. Loha Trida. The thing is, I want to actually take that route, but they're fucking it up for me, man. I wanted to show you guys the really beautiful, old, traditional architecture that you can find that way, but they're all fucked up. What countries have I been to? Oh man, a lot. Been to most of them. I would like to see Northern Europe, like Estonia, Lithuania, and all those places a bit more. Those places are really mysterious to me. You're encouraging us introverts to go. Okay. I'll take this long route up here because it's a bit brighter. I want to say one thing. I've said this for about a year now, 2 years, 3 years. The world would be a better place if introverts got out more. I wished that I could actually meet more introverts out in public, because maybe you can at a cafe or a library or things of that nature. But I think it really does the world a disservice by not putting yourself out there as an introvert, because that's the type of energy that the world needs, but you guys keep it so inside, and it's a shame. Going along the river towards Charles Bridge, but that's not the way to my place. I don't feel like going that far. Okay, you're literally spitting facts. I've not thought about this concept before. It's true though, you know? Okay, you know why I like live streaming as much as I do as well? Is because I connect with mostly other introverts. I love how introverts communicate, and I technically am sort of like, I'm a mix, but I like extroversion in the introversion medium, if that makes sense, you know? So being a part of these live streams, I feel like I get to talk to people that are of that demeanor, or it's like when you go out and you're talking with people that are extroverted, they're just so like fucking extroverted, you know what I mean? You don't really get to speak of like any topics. They're just like bouncing around and be like and then, you know, also, here's another thing. The very nature of extroversion means you talk more, which also means you don't listen as much. So I would have trouble communicating with extroverts in a way where I want this like balanced back and forth, but I can't get that with extroverts because they want to be heard more than they want to listen. With introverts, it's like I'm able to listen, and then they take turns listening, and then it becomes like a thing on its own, you know what I mean? Extroverts are exhausting. Yeah, you know, it's fine in that way, but like that's how it is. Hope you have a good evening. INFJ there. Bags with packs of hair. Yeah, INFJ. I'm scared of extroverts. Yeah, because like, look, like I do like socializing. I like putting myself out there. I like talking, but I want to be heard. You know what I mean? I want to have that equal back and forth. I'm introverted until people get to know me. I sit back and listen. At rare times I'm around others. Yeah. You literally said the rush. I didn't notice the rush. I'm introverted until people get to know me. I mostly sit back until rare times. Yeah. Extroverts can manage large crowds and move like a Yeah, right. Extroverts never listen. But you know, that's the nature of it. Extroverts, and it's not a bad thing. Well, it can be a bad thing if they don't listen. But I like that. I like being listened to as well as listening. I am an equal listener and talker at the same time. And with I think with a lot of comfortable introverts in their most comfortable setting, they're able to balance the two. They're usually aware enough. You know what I mean? I'll admit we're straight hating on extroverts. Yo, fuck it. They deserve it, man. Like, they fucking deserve it at times, though. Like, they don't get the struggle, dude. Can someone find Pierre's manager, please? The most beautiful thing that ever happened to you. Moving to Prague, that's what. I thought extroversion and introversion was more about how you get your energy and recharge rather than listening, not listening. Well, it is, but because those personality temperaments come with a certain behavioral pattern, right? So introverts, obviously, they get their energy by being inside and being isolated, which means they don't need to talk as much. They don't need all that extra stimulation. With extroverts, they always need the stimulation to be more recharged, so they have to talk more. The most comfortable setting is in a car with one person. Being an introvert is hard because you listen to so many people and you forget you have something to say at the time. Okay, look, I'm telling you, like, seriously, like, the reason why I don't feel bad for making fun of extroverts is because in most situations in the world, in the world, let alone the West, you know, if you're introverted, you're gonna have 10 times harder of a life. Like, that's just the truth. Like, if you're gonna be forced in social situations, which that's what you have to do as a human being, you're gonna have a hard time. You know, extroverts rarely, only until quarantine did they have to realize what life is like without socialization. Only until the last 2 months. There is barely any situation for extroverts to be stuck in a situation where they don't have to social, or they can't socialize at all. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, we're back towards the city center. Ain't a goddamn soul around here. Look how beautiful it is. I should go on night walks a bit more. Bro, my introvert ass having a blast. I thrived the best, actually, during quarantine. I got so much work done and everything was really cool. You're near the Palladium, exactly. Now, I went to Charles Bridge the other day, Victor. Right now, I'm still on the way home, so I don't wanna go that far. This is the dream, going on night walks, exactly. See, look, there's a woman alone here, and she's fine. It's no problem. Being extrovert and bullied at school. I couldn't interact with people. Yeah, exactly. You know, you if you're introverted, you're going to be forced to go to school. You're going to be forced to go to work. You have to adapt in a way that's not natural to you, which is also a good thing because you learn a new skill, but it's not natural, so it won't feel good. Is it always that empty? No. Oh my God, I don't know. I've never been out this late, actually, in this square. But usually there would be a bunch of drunk tourists, but because there are no tourists, I think that's why it's so empty here. I'm 37, just learning to say no to people. That's fine, you know. I hope with the content that I'm making and what I say and stuff teaches people at a younger age, but everyone learns at their own time, you know. Learning self-assertiveness and saying no and stuff is like a skill that everybody should learn, and some people learn it later in life, and that's fine. But if the sooner you learn it, it can only benefit your life, you know. Let's look at this. Simrak, yo, settle down, please. Set boundaries. And most of my or when people force you to come out of your shell by asking weird questions or forcing you into social situations. Exactly. And introverts are always forced to be put in situations where they have to become more extroverted. Extroverts are rarely ever put in introverted situations. You basically have a life hack if you were born extroverted. Did your friend offer a ride back home? Nah, she ended up taking a metro, and I wanted to stay at the place. Why are you always so quiet? Yeah, no, I understand that. Oftentimes I'll be the one that will end up talking to the introvert, but not in a way that's shaming them for it, Being introverted, not doing the average introvert things, because ADHD for me is what's the point? I'm terrible at socializing. Yeah, it's I think that's the ENTP INFJ relationship. I really have a natural affinity towards INTPs, INFJs, INFPs, because I understand it. We don't. No, we don't. We need other people. You don't. That's a superpower to us. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. They need other people to survive. You're right. That's actually a very, very good point. Introverts don't need other people to survive. They can be fiercely independent. That's true. I guess, yeah, right now, I think a lot of people could freak out. But look at that, man. Beautiful, beautiful buildings. Let's take a pause here, man. Take that sensitive INFJ of yours and absorb what you're seeing. And there's a street sweeper. I've never been awake enough. I've never been out this late to see a street sweeper like that. That's crazy. Canceled. Yo, guys, I was gonna actually just go home, but the city is so quiet and it's so beautiful right now that I could show you guys parts of Prague at nighttime that you would never see with no crowds, man. I'm not introverted, just antisocial. Yeah, I can tell. Please do. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Hey guys, it's gonna be kind of gay, but I really appreciate y'all, man. Really appreciate your presence. It allows me to enjoy these things and wow, look at how empty that is. Look at this. That's crazy, huh? Most of us are female up here. The fuck you want? I know. But I used to do this type of thing alone all the time, And it's just nice to be able, even though you guys are watching this through a screen and I'm talking to a fucking phone, it's nice to be able to do these insular, introspective, introverted things and sharing it with people. And I don't think people really understand that. I don't think people understand that you could actually use the internet and social media in this manner. Hunchback of Notre Dame vibe. Yeah, look at it, man. It's so empty out here. Back even a year ago, it was so crowded because of the tourists. It's nice to watch an influencer with a good head and shoulders. We appreciate you for real. My goal with being an influencer was not because I wanted to be famous. I mean, yeah, that would be nice, but like it was more of the I wanted to hack the system. You know, I was like, okay, all these people are doing superficial bullshit and they're getting so much clout and fame. If I don't at least try to attain that level in order to flip the system, then who's gonna do it? It's just gonna be more fucking consumerist nonsense with no intrinsic value. Yeah, as you can see, after a few beers, I can get pretty introspective. Wow, it's just so crazy how empty these streets are, man. The city center is definitely one of the safest places to be. It's just the only unsafe part of the tourists, actually. It's no intrinsic value, he says. I just can always expect you to criticize what I say, Simra. I think you'll be one of the YouTubers left after YouTube purges the toxicity. But the thing is, like, I might be even purged with the toxicity just because YouTube is, like, trying to censor everybody. But that's not real life. This is real life. Oh, shit, there's a homeless guy there. Damn, if I had, like, money or food, I would put something next to him, man. We can go this way. We will unpurge you, please do. YouTube is shit nowadays. Honestly, like I'm getting it. So I'm in a video, or I'm in meetings with this new video platform, and it's like, it's pretty cool, man. Apparently viewers can get paid by chopping up short clips of what I upload on there. So I'm cutting a deal with them, and hopefully eventually I can move on to that platform and it becomes a thing. But I'm not going to forever leave YouTube, but it's really disappointing to see where it's gone, where originally it was a platform for freedom, you know? And now it's just a platform for just pure money and political narrative. There are not many homeless people, actually. For sure. What's this platform called? Hold on, it's gonna lag a little bit. Give me a second. Give me a second, please. Yeah, okay, I'm back. We can chat through the lag. Yeah. Yo, like, wow, man, I have never ever seen a Prague this empty in my life. This is incredible. There is like no one around the streets, man. Unbelievable. I'm pissed at YouTube for many things. Policies and shit is sickening. It's terrible, man. But you know, life is more than YouTube. Life is this, baby. Yeah, wow, look at this. I love night adventures. It's awesome. I miss hanging out. It's really disappointing to see superficial of a platform has become. Makes us appreciate genuine people. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, definitely. But, you know, it's sad. I don't know. I just like... At the same time, I'm glad to be where I am on YouTube at this moment in time, but fucking hell, it's the most censored it's ever been. Damn, look at how pretty this place is. I do need to take a seat for a second, though. My leg hurts. I've been walking quite a long time, yo. I don't think have you guys realize how much I've walked? There's no curfew. Fuck that. It's been a good 1 hour and a half. I need to sleep. Yo, if you guys need to go to bed. I'm just like blindly strolling the streets of empty Prague at the moment. How's your back, old man? I'm doing all right. Looks like a ghost town. It is a ghost town. Yo, this is the city center. You would usually see like drunk ass tourists like walking around screaming. 7:30 where you're at? Okay. Yeah, I actually the last live stream I I can't monetize because apparently copyrighted music was playing at one of the restaurants that I was eating at, and then it got copyright striked. Crazy. So crazy. Wow. Look at that. They're watering the cobblestone. Does anybody know why they do that? Does it keep it polished or something? What is the reason for that? It's almost 3 a.m. and you're still streaming. Oh shit, what time is it in Prague? Uh-oh. Oh my god, they're coming back. Look at that. Does that clean the cobblestone? Is it just water, or are they doing something with it? Sorry, bro, I gotta walk on the thing you just watered. Go ask him. I could ask him, huh? Keeping it shiny, that's what I'm thinking. Heat makes the roads crack. So does the water prevent it from cracking? Wow, look how empty these streets are. Oh my god, man. Wow. I can't believe how empty everything is. This is unbelievable. The reason why I keep saying that is because Prague is one of the biggest touristic capitals in Europe. And at this time, there's just a bunch of frat boys just getting drunk in bachelor parties and shit. And there's no one here. It's crazy. I need to take a seat. Oh my god, my legs. What's that establishment? It's a casino, actually. It's right there. It's so pretty, right? It's like an apocalypse. Aren't you tired? I should be, but I've been walking for so long that I'm actually pretty awake at the moment. It feels like I'm the only person, right? Never thought about going there. Europe twice, Germany, Italy. Pierre, the last man on earth, fighting dystopia. That's so weird. Is there a corona spike? Corona died after the protests. China gets more slippery. Interesting. Oh, 2 people. No mask, dude. I'm telling you, it's like it's almost as if the pandemic it didn't even happen out here. A lucky just we can hang out all alone here. There we are though, right? Corona is getting worse here in the U.S. Yeah. You see a lot of spikes all over the place, but out here it's fine, man. Walking through the city, listening to music. Have I been to the catacombs in Paris? I have not. Is anything open there at the time? I don't think so. Especially after the lockdown thing, there ain't shit happening out here, man. So, look at that beautiful view. I know. Yeah, I need to take a break. My legs are like gonna fall off at this point. It's not good. Corona did not die after protests. After 3 months, we have 337. Well, it seems like it died out because everyone is just living their life, doing whatever the hell they want. It's so calm. It's nice. Yeah, like check out my view right now. Real European streets, man. Get it even wider. Check that out. Yeah, I'm like halfway back. I still got quite a bit to go. I'm not gonna lie. Like I still got a bit to go, but this is perfect, isn't it? That zombie scared me. Zombie on the streets. Zombie on the streets. Go near the museum. Ah, fuck, man. I could, but no, I can't, because like I do need to start going home, and that'll just take a longer way. I can't do that right now. This year is crazy. I struggle grasping reality. Yeah. Reminds me so much of my hometown. Can't go because of corona. Is that disinfectant? Oh, okay, there's spraying disinfectant. Okay, that would make sense. Got a corona wipe down the place. I'm going home. Just give me a fucking second, bro. I'm 5 minutes from museum. I showed you guys what museum looked like the other day, though. You're already there. Go home, think about your feet. I need to rest. We're not gonna do this tell me what I need to do thing again. My legs need to rest right now because I walked a lot. Yeah. It's really gorgeous there. Fuck Coroni. If we held Pierre's hand for 1 second, it would take 6 minutes. Just sleep right there. Fuck it, I'll just sleep here. Walking around Prague makes me miss Milan so much. Isn't there parts of Serbia that looks like this, though? Godzilla collective girlfriend. Yes, Squidward. I would flip collective girlfriend. I would marry Squidward and kill Godzilla. Take your time, Pierre. We have all the time in the world. Yeah. I need to chill. My legs actually hurt. I want to give you emotional support. Oh, so sweet. This live stream might be my favorite thing. I love doing these live streams. I don't think you guys realize how much I enjoy these. It's just really cool to be able to share Prague with y'all. You know, most people have already lived around here and they don't have the same magic. And then like tourists, they don't really want to share the magic. They want to go get fucked up. You know what I mean? They want to get fucked up. They want to like be with prostitutes and shit. Like that's not my style of tourism, you know? My style of tourism is doing this type of thing. How are the braids? They're pretty tight. It's still uncomfortable to sleep on. Who needs a streams with date nights in Prague? Exactly. You're really nice. These streams make me happy. We're grateful you're doing this. Because, you know, here's the thing, though. It actually takes a certain kind of person to enjoy this type of view, to enjoy this type of situation, because most people don't. And most people, when they travel and they do, like, they're, you know, under some tourism round trip thing, they don't really go out to do this. They go out to, like, fucking party, you know? Things like that. Or they're, like, with their families and they do a bunch of, like, lame, scheduled nonsense. This type of thing is how I like to travel. These live streams are very fun. Yeah, soak in the environment. Yeah, when I traveled to Europe the last time before I decided I wanted to move, I had no plans. I didn't schedule the next country. I only had the first country planned out, and right from that first country, I planned out the next country with that same week. At night, right before I go to sleep, I would book the next flight to the next random country. I'd be like, oh, this place looks cool. Book the next flight, then just go. Appreciate these videos so much. I don't feel like get out much. Watching these videos help me see new places. Yes, I'm glad that I can share this with y'all. I am from Orange County, Alaskan Green. It was multiple places, actually. What's my favorite season? I really like springtime. It's nice seeing things bloom again. You can enjoy museums in the city and party too. Yeah. He really likes Bali. I love walking around seeing new places, knowing I don't see the point, so I walk alone for hours. Yeah, same. You got to be that fucking sappy, sensitive, introverted temperament to like enjoy this kind of shit, though. You know what I mean? Most people are like, this is boring. Like, do you have like a party that we can go to? And I just sit here, play cigarettes after sex, zone out. You know, enjoy your time that way. The spot looks so romantic. I know. I can just chill here, really. Next time my mom said if I got out of bed, I'd tell her I walked around Prague with you. I'm tired of tourists wasting your money enjoying shit like this. You know, it's like, here's the thing though. I'm not gonna judge anybody who likes to do the party route. You know, likes to get like flipped up and do whatever the fuck you want type shit. People have their own preferences, but I guess my point with it is like, I want to be able to share this type of experience with people who appreciate it, you know? You think you need a sensitive soul to appreciate these kinds of things? Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much exactly what I said. Prague is beautiful, isn't it? Flip face. Some do both. Cigarettes after sex is the shit, man. I love cigarettes after sex. Well, here's the thing. I did do both. I was just at some like pretentious art school party, and then now I'm doing this, which is what I enjoy 10 times more. Like, unless they're playing R&B or some hip hop, then I would probably stay there, but they're not. So afterwards, I'm able to walk home, kind of chill out here, enjoy myself a bit better. We all chill in Fliptopia. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Doing all right? Cool? Chilling? It's sad. It's sad people go to parties. At all times, you usually feel satisfied when they're with other people. Yeah. Yeah, cute, huh? Sweet little puppy. Yeah, I love the architecture in Prague, too. Dogs love me. Animals do strangely have an affinity towards me, but I never really, like, connected with animals, like, outwardly for some reason. But they really like me. I don't know why. And kids and animals love me, man. And then the girls that like me love kids and animals. So I don't know what that says, but it is what it is. My energy is awesome because I'm honest. They can tell you're genuine. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. They can tell I'm genuine. You know, they can smell out a liar from a mile away. Babies stare at me all the fucking... Dude, I am a kid animal magnet, though. Like, they really are attracted to me. Ooh, a ninja. Because they see your soul. Oh, yeah, I guess. I guess it could be a thing, huh? You have an innocent soul, P. I guess I do, huh? Major empath vibes from PIERRE. Yeah, I guess you could put it like that. What is this? What is this dude doing, bro? What the fuck? Should be sleeping is better than sleep. Yeah. Spiritual energy is magnetic. I guess so. Yeah, live. I've did like 3 fucking live streams today, man. Is this guy gonna like light a fucking bomb or something? What's going on with the crowd here? Oh, it's the people that work at the makeup place. they're leaving work right now and they're locking the doors. Oh, we're witnessing a crime. No, they work at Douglas there. How's your... Simrock, just relax. Seriously. Kids, like, people just look interesting. They loved me when I dyed my hair and had really bright makeup and clothes. Yeah, man. Never get rid of that youthful spirit. I'm telling you. You can grow up and mature and know how to interact in certain social situations, but never leave that youthful spirit of yours. That's what keeps life interesting. You let go of that, that's when you start to rot. That's when you, Squidward. That's when, Squidward becomes a thing. You let go of that youthful spirit. You're making me so relaxed. Good. I hope so. Yeah. Random drunk people in high-end shops. Yeah. I'm annoyed because this keeps freezing. Yeah, it's probably your Wi-Fi. Yeah, your inner child. Keep that. It's good for you. It's good for you, man. Like, I still look and feel like 20, like 16, but like my life is together, you know? You don't have to like let that go in order to grow up in the world. You grow up in the world and still like maintain that spirit of yours. Why are you so inspirational tonight? Because I drank a little bit. Because I drank a little bit and now I'm like, you know, life is like, oh. So calm it. Keep a sense of playfulness. Do you know how hard it is to explain that to people? No, I mean, it's great because I'm with a crowd that understands this type of stuff. fuck, I know how hard it is to find people that like this, so you have to learn to adjust, man. I might like this, wow. Kids gravitate to things that fascinate. Animals gravitate to positive energy. They're connected to it more than really people realize. Yeah, I guess, huh? Yeah, it's weird, actually, because, like, animals didn't like me, like, years ago because I wasn't centered. And now that I'm more centered, animals love me. It's really weird. My sister really loves people with really brightly dyed hair. Cute. Drunk Pierre, the wisest Pierre. You know, it's like people say, drunk words are sober thoughts. And I'm just like, well, did you realize that the introspective nature of human reality can only be experienced by those who really understand the nature of introspection, which actually means nothing. Life is like a box of chocolates. Flip it up, baby. Why do badass kids come to me? The ones with reputations, because you let it happen. I felt those words. Basically BuzzFeed. Probably because you're more relaxed. Animals feel attracted to relaxed people. That could be work. That could be, yeah. I'm either a crying mess when I drink or I dance like a stripper trying to get her paycheck. Oh, God. That's why I don't party anymore. Have I studied Taoism? I've studied a lot of, like, indirectly, a lot of philosophies in general, but I think a lot of the things that I go with are more intuitive. But I did study Buddhism for quite a bit, dwelled in a little bit of other ideals of thought, but scenery is calming, especially some soothing music. Cigarettes after... Dude, if I could play cigarettes after sex and not get copyright strike, you would understand how I really feel. Dude, I'm telling you, this dude is everywhere. Smiley, dude. This thing, this right here, he's everywhere. And I met the dude who made it. He randomly saw me, and he was like, hey, let me give you a bag. And I was like, all right. And it was that guy. Goddamn Smiley, dude. He's everywhere in the city. Call this me composing Korea and Japan. His name is Secret Smiley on Instagram. Or Street Smiley, sorry. Street Smiley. He kind of looks like Homer Simpson. It's your spirit animal. Don't you want to have a dog? You know, I did think about it the other day. Like, how cool would it be to go on a live stream with a dog following me around on a unicycle, you know? Could be kind of cool. But, you know, unfortunately, like, I can't take care of anything. I can't. I'm a terrible nurturer. I'm not good at that, you know? So I don't want to accidentally neglect an animal. Let's go this way. Dogs for 15 years, yeah. And plus, like, if I want to travel and explore the world and stuff, like, I wouldn't be able to just, like, you know, have the animal there and have to babysit it or something like that. I can't take care of a plant, for God's sake, so no. And my flat would be too small for the dog too, that's true. It's a surprise we see dogs out in the street. Yo, so here's the thing. By the way, in Prague, every dog is leashless. Every dog is leashless. Let me repeat that. A lot of the dogs in Prague I have seen, most of them have no leash on them. And I actually think, I wanted to make a video about it, but I wouldn't even know how to market it correctly. But it's the fact that it does say something bigger, and that's me reaching because I always do that. But when you give an animal, a child, a human being, freedom of choice and the permission to enter the world without a leash, it learns its boundaries and behaves intuitively. And that's what I think that a lot of the Western world doesn't allow people to do. It's always this big daddy figure, always telling you what you can and can't do, which makes people misbehave even further. With dogs, think about it. Why? How is it that every dog out here is leashless and they never fuck around? They never run into the street. They never bark at other dogs. They never like run away. They never, bite the owners. They never do shit like that. It's because of the freedom that the dog naturally gets, and it learns. The dog learns what's okay and what's not okay. My dogs behave way better off the leash, but I think it has to be done over a period of time when the dog is younger too, and the thing is, like, with how like the West is run, especially in the States, is like you always have father daddy telling you what you can and can't do. Don't do this, don't do that, and you gotta be, it's for your safety, it's for security, it's like this, don't do that. It's all that shit, right? But then how come out here in Prague, where everybody has so much freedom to do whatever the fuck they want, dogs are completely leashless and they fucking behave? It shouldn't act like that. You according to the logic of leashless dogs, they should just be running around fucking shit up at 24/7 and biting owners, biting bartenders, biting whoever the hell, but they're not. So what are the circumstances that allow that? This is a very overstimulating city. You have trams like screaming on the streets. You got people driving and shit, and like drunk people, and then the dog's just like chill. Why? How come? You tell me. People are more attentive to the life. Yeah, exactly. America's control issues, daddy issues. Don't feel bad about the plant thing. Yeah, that happens. I spend all my time with them. Is it clickbait? Please tell me you're not lost. No, I'm not lost. I know where I'm going. I want to move to a remote island. Yeah. I've got to think that people may have a better idea of how to handle and train dogs. But you're telling me that everybody out here does? Then America? I'm sure people in America know how to train dogs, but why? Here, also, why do the temperaments of the dogs reflect the personalities of the culture? Dogs in America, they're fucking... Why do dogs out here? And why do people act the same way as their dogs? Why do Americans bark at each other for no fucking reason? Why do people in America bark like paranoid dogs that think that everything's out to get them all the time? While in Prague, the dogs are chill like the people here that just want to get a coffee and hang out at the park. Doggos in Prague be straight vibing, exactly. This rant is amazing. Yo, for real though, I did think about this way longer than I should have. Interesting point. Those are Karens. Why do dogs in America act like Karens is basically what I'm fucking saying. It's too deep for a chat box. Okay. Peace really stays the point. Gleaning so much of this, you're onto something. I'm telling you, man, like, I don't know, man. That's what I think. Person is anxious, the dog will be anxious. What I'm trying to say is the West trains you to be fucking paranoid over everything, which doesn't allow for peace to happen. My dog is a Karen. America's a big Karen. Yo, it is reflective though, right? I would say so. I get what y'all saying about pets adapting the owner's personalities. I'm a pretty calm and a peaceful person, but my dogs would definitely run away to have fun or get into something. Well, but why? Where my question is, I'm sure there's a few dogs out here, but why is it that like 90% of the dogs I've seen out here don't have leashes? It's a cultural thing, right? So that means they probably just naturally train the dogs to not have a leash at a younger age, and then all of a sudden they just know exactly what to do. Okay, I'm done with this rant. Like, I've already said all I can say about it. public transport. Yeah, it goes around all night, but like the night trams just go at like every 30 minutes. But I kind of enjoy this walk. It's good exercise that I need. My legs are going to be sore tomorrow for sure. Americaren. Yeah, Americaren. That's a great way to put it. Stretch those buggers before you catch a sleep. And maybe I can show you guys the street a little bit. I'm not going to Flora. Fuck that, man. Dogs don't normally bark when off the leash. Yeah, behavioral reinforcement. What kind of EUC? Got a King Song 16S. How many drinks? Nah, I'm actually sobering up just from the walk in here. Oh my god, I realized no fucking kite. Yo, my legs are sore as fuck, man. I don't really walk this much, to be honest with you. Got teenagers at the bus stop staring at my bitch ass. It looks like Milan so much. Tomorrow, come around. Forbidden City, Prague. You know where I'm at. Come on. Recently called USA the divided states of America. Americans immediately turn into Karens. It is, though. America's not unified. It's not unified. It's the furthest fucking thing from unified. Okay, no, we're not gonna get into America. I could argue about that. I could talk about that for fucking years, man. Like old grandpa. Because we had lived under communism, had no freedom, and so we appreciate the freedom even for the dogs. Thank you, Victor. I've seen your comments around. I if you have any perspectives, please feel free to comment below, man. That's true. I think that's what it is. I think what it is out here, people don't take the freedom for granted. You know, the communism only happened about 30 years ago, 40. So they know almost what it's like to be so repressed and restricted that they know the boundaries because they had to, otherwise they'd get like thrown away. But also they're able to appreciate exercising their right to socialize, the right to conversation, the freedom for speech, and a lot of the other elements that are along the lines of that. Should make another video, America and the Czech Republic. Maybe, that could be cool. Victor's an intellectual. Then you have my crack-headed ass. I'm a disappointment. Communism. Our generation's parents and grandparents would remember it. Good point. I'm gonna look around. The divided states of Karen wants to speak to your manager and peer. Oh man. You know, like sometimes I do want to bring Karen to Prague. I want to bring all the Karens to Prague and just be like, yo, this is how life can be like. And they would still find shit to complain about, but I would just want to see their face of culture shock when like Karen doesn't get her way, or people are being unsafe, drinking and smoking weed in public, like, you know, like doing just actual real life freedom, man. The states make even more divisions. America's population, everyone has a different perspective. Yeah. Can't believe how quiet it is. Karen could never. Karen harem, Jesus, please no. I love how oh yeah, check out the pavement. They have patterns, like little details and stuff. This is, oh yeah, this one right here. You can see the patterns here. Like, look at that. There's just details everywhere, man. Why isn't everyone speaking English around here? I'm so used to your wheel. Yeah, it feels fucking weird. Now you understand why I don't walk, man. My legs feel like they're gonna fucking fall off. It's slow as hell. I would be home like an hour ago. I love these, but they destroy your heels. Oh yeah, Tamara couldn't rock her heels out here. That's a shame. You guys can see shitty contemporary art. Dude, I'm so bitter. Like, the fuck is that? No, I'm sorry. I don't care. Okay, if you're the artist and you see this right now, do better. Like, And I'm not saying this from an ignorant point of view. I studied art history for like a year or two. I know a lot about art history. I know about contemporary art movements, from Donald Judd minimalism to neo-expressionism to fucking William de Kooning to fucking Matisse. That's some bullshit, is what I have to say, man. It's still bullshit. I studied art history for 2 years so I can understand why shit like that is $1 million is bullshit. Please do better. Dali, man, that's where it's at. Impressionism is beautiful. You know, oh God, I don't know. I'm gonna get another fucking rant, whatever. I don't have a degree, but I studied it on my own time. I study shit in my own time. I don't need a piece of paper to tell me if I studied enough of it. They had one job, I know. Surrealism. They love the attention to detail, the art. Yo, why go to the art gallery when you can see something like this? Huh? Why even bother going to the art gallery when every building in Prague is a better art piece? Yeah, for real though. I always say I could do that, and I never do. Yo, you know, like, I don't know. Do you want me to talk about it? I can, but like, architecture is a really beautiful art. It's one of the art forms that require the most discipline and actual consideration for aesthetic beauty. You have to think about how it coincides with the rest of the geographical space, the juxtaposing buildings next to it, the adjacent buildings next to it. You have to consider like the horizon lines and stuff. You got to consider like what goes good with what. Like look at these little swirly things up here. I don't know the terminologies for it, but it requires a lot. The buildings used to be black with soot and smoke before the city switched from coal to electric power. Whoa, really? Hey guys, if you are really educated, please insert some fun facts. I love learning about shit like that. In America, instead of beautiful castles, look at some whack-ass McDonald's, dude. Man, flip this. Dude, fucking McDonald's, Starbucks, Plaza, every 2 blocks, man. Every block. Some Albertsons, shit. European architecture is much more beautiful. It brings life to the city, and I don't know how to explain it. It sounds cheesy as hell, but it feels like the city's breathing in its own way. You don't feel alone walking around here, you know what I mean? You feel like you're part of something. Dunkin' Donuts with a big-ass donut, a little Arby's, Taco Bell in the corner. Everything's flat as hell. There's no hills and shit. You know, you're picking up drunk Becky, throwing up in the Uber. Go back home to your depressing cardboard box of a house, take that Xanny and Addy in the next morning so you can sit at your 9 to 5 folding jeans and cappuccinos. Okay, so this is hitting too hard. Sorry, y'all. I'm just so much angst came out there. I'm sorry, y'all. Starry night from the outside psychiatric hospital. That was way too specific. I'm sorry. I don't do any of that shit. How did you know? Too real. Jesus, sorry guys. I've lived through that shit, so I know, man. I know how frustrating it is hitting hard for the Americans. You used to work at Urban Outfitters too? Damn. You must be trendy as hell. You must dress, but I'm telling you though, like, people dress really well there, man. Siamese fighting fish have no gills. The trauma jumped out. You're probably back into the real world. Okay, sorry. No more real world. We're just gonna keep going here. Show you guys more. Do I ever think about doing an audio book? Yeah, one day it could be kind of cool. What made you move to Prague? It's a beautiful city, man. It feels good. Almost every building in Prague was damaged under the construction of communism. Prague had and still is so love the connection. Did you know that Hitler decided to keep Prague intact while he bombed a lot of the other cities. He fell in love with the aesthetics of Prague, and even the beauty of Prague was able to convince Hitler to not blow it up. That's the power of beauty, man. You know, okay, like, for real, we have lost our touch with aesthetic beauty, real aesthetic beauty. I'm not talking about fucking fat booties and face-tuned Botox injected, like, faces. I'm talking about real, ethereal, aesthetic beauty, whether that be a chapel or a building, stuff of that nature. And it really does affect how people behave. When you are consistently surrounded by something beautiful, it affects your behavior. I think I watched a TED Talk or two on this. Honestly, war fucked up so many beautiful cities. Yeah, like Berlin was like that too, and now it's just a bunch of concrete blocks, man. Like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest with you. Do a lot of people speak English? Yes, they do. Hitler went to art school. Yeah, exactly. Yo, Hitler made some really good paintings. Too bad he was a fucking loony, man. A murderous loony. Why does it look like Belgrade? You still in Prague? Maybe I should stop drinking and go to sleep. Any place with any Slavic inspiration looks similar to the next, right? Have I considered visiting Lisbon? Yeah, I did want to see Portugal at one point. I feel like I do. Depending on how things go with this lockdown thing, I'll see if the travel can occur, but I don't know. I agree so much we have left it behind. It's every time they tear down an old building, makes me want to cry. You know, I remember seeing this TED Talk where somewhere in India, they had a crazy trash problem, like mounds of trash, like pyramids of trash in the street corners. And they had no idea what to do with it. And one person decided, okay, let's try something else. Let's reconstruct the area temporarily to have like painted walls and like these really bright, cute colors, and reconstruct the benches to make them a bit more clean and nice. Turns out for the next few years, there was no more trash in that area because they implemented aesthetic beauty to a point where it signaled to people that they didn't want to fuck it up. And it's really weird if you think about it. Like, how do you stop people from trashing a city? Oh, you paint it and you make it look good. Like, who would have ever known? Look, you can look it up on TED Talk. Yeah, like look up like India's trash problem and the fix for it, or something like that. I saw it a while ago, so I don't know. There's been a once performance art piece in a museum where an art couple breathed into each other's mouths and one of them fainted. Oh, that's a great metaphor for a relationship with anybody, I guess. They're doing like construction here. Check it out. Wow, this time of night is really cool. To World War II, the US had bombed Prague. Oh shit! So I recently actually discovered this. Thanks. Shit, it's gonna be loud as hell. I'm gonna have to put my voice next to the thing. So Victor was saying that the US bombed Prague because so there's this really beautiful building that I haven't actually showed you guys yet. It's called the Dancing House. It's this modern building that's really amazing. It looks like out of straight Alice in Wonderland. And what happened was during World War II, the US infiltrated Prague, and they were like, yo, we're in Germany right now. We're in Dresden. So then they decided to just bomb the shit out of this fucking building or this area in Prague, and they just ruined the whole damn thing. I got people talking. I got people talking to me. Look at that. They're still talking to me. Look at that. It's always drunk people, man, I'm telling you. So then, but the good thing is, because Prague, the good thing about Prague though, what the fuck, what are they saying, bro? Can anybody translate? This is the reason why I don't want to learn. Here's the thing, if I fucking knew what the hell they were saying, it can go either two ways, and I don't want to know what exactly is gonna happen here. Don't look back. Okay. Hitler also loved Brno. Yeah. Brno. They bombed the hell out of Belgrade. You can see the ruins. Really? They talking shit. Of course they are, dude. It's like, why the hell would I want to learn the language if I just know that if I... Dude, it was just not good. It's not healthy for me, man. Nothing about you. Don't worry. Okay, we'll see. No one wants to tell me what they really said. Carry on. I bet you guys like actually understood what the hell they were saying. You're like, no. It's okay, Pierre. It's okay, Pierre. It's fine. Don't worry. Pierre, it's fine. You guys are a really collective girlfriend. It's so cute. I love that. Loki had his phone up. Yeah, man. I thought the same thing. There's so much I don't have to hear it. Yeah. They assume you are shit wasted. What do you mean? Oh, dude, I even want to ask. See? Oh, look at the lighting here is good. You see everything, baby. Look at the road. Getting parasocial every day, baby. Black beans and rice. Got finished watching your lives, getting your hair braided. Mama, I made it. Come back. You're here now. Turn around now and go fight them. Oh shit. No, I'm kidding. Oh, that was a cop in front of me for a second. Oh shit. I'm streaming from my phone as always. Prague is big if you're still walking. Oh, dude, I walked a lot. That's why I took such a long break earlier. That was a long walk. I would not be walking alone like that. Or I usually would never be walking like that, man. Is it a cab in Prague? Nah, man, they're just pretty disinterested, to be honest with you. Like, I'm pretty paranoid in general, especially with cops, like, but I've never really got anything crazy. They said, who is that ethereal being? How we can join the collective? Cute. Strachki? The only word I heard we should be translated in 1,000 ways, depending on it. They thought you were a girl. Oh, they were just fucking fiending over me. So it's either I get harassed, straight dudes hit on me, or I get people harassing me and talking shit. I don't want to hear either. ACAB is a weird American thing. I mean, most cops in America, dude, you gotta be careful, man. I don't like shit. Not from the US. Are you gonna be a local legend? Yeah, I think if I do these live streams more often out here, then it's definitely gonna be a thing after a while. Blow them a kiss when they do. Yeah, I'll just be inviting them to do crazy shit, man. Nah. Is the majority of your audience from America? I mean, analytically, if I look at my statistics, yeah, apparently, but it's crazy because every comment that I get is all Europe. And I'm like, how is it that all of my engaged people are like either from Europe to Africa to Canada and all of these things, but all my statistics say all the viewers are American? It actually makes no sense. This dude keeps like stopping in the middle of the street. I'm gonna chill here for a second. Probably interesting because you look different. There's much diversity in Europe as there is in the USA. Yeah, that could make sense. What do you think about coming to Berlin? They lurk. Americans don't read or write properly. Stockton, California, yeah. You're that 0.5 from the Middle East. Yeah, I got a few Middle East followers. I come from the Jubilee videos, so it counts like that. Could be. The power of NordVPN. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy these live streams. Your Prague looks like a simulation from the outside world. Probably want to know where your unicycle is. I'm not riding one. Oh yeah, they're asking me where it is. Why does that dude just keep standing in the middle of the street? What a weird, crazy. I'm almost home, I think. Oh, that dude is like swerving a little bit. Oh, he's good. Okay. I guess I'm the only one from Sri Lanka. How long are you back? No. I'm actually going to end the stream fairly soon because I'm already reaching where I need to be. Us Americans too introverted to leave comments. Perhaps. I don't know. 8-hour live stream is kind of... I know that kind of 8-hour live stream has kind of set the Fliptopia up, huh? The guy's thinking, well, this guy's weird talking to a camera. No, I'm fucking weird as hell, man. What I'm doing out here, super strange. People don't do this. I'm learning a lot tonight. It feels like an educational field trip. Yes! Good. People learning. Makes me happy. It's always good to learn. We got through the whole live stream without arguing. We live and learn, baby. That's why we're in a relationship, right? Apparently. We're supposed to just go on dates. Are there lots of YouTubers? No, man. There's like 3, and like the other 3 are like Czech. So no, man. There's no fucking English YouTubers out here, man. Maybe like 1 or 2. This community is nice, right? The most important part is you enjoy these streams. I love it. It's fantastic. These streams make me happy. I love it. Moving to Prague after 7 years of traveling Europe. Any tips? I don't know. Make money, I guess. Damn. Shit. Do you have any fans in Prague? Yeah, I got recognized today actually, which is fun. We'll do this again and next week then. All money is no issue. He's catcalling. Cancel Pierre. She's trying to speak. She gave me the look though, dude. The thing is, she gave me the look. See, I'm aware enough to know what the look is. What are you saying? God. No, seriously. If I get the look, then that's my cue. I'm not gonna like impose myself. Jello, you're gonna invite us for a nightcap? Yeah, show us. Do you want to see what the look is? This is the look. The look she gave me was this. Because generally, you don't smile to fucking strangers at 2:30 in the morning unless you kind of like what you see. Otherwise, it's the stupidest that you do not. This is it. That was the look, man. That was the look she gave me, man. I'd be giving you that look to let him live. I mean, who wouldn't give you the look? Yeah, that's definitely a look. Don't smile at strangers. Yo, too accurate. She a legend. Oh, should I smile at everyone? Not at 2:30 in the morning. Yo, here's the thing though. If it's 2:30 in the morning, you're smiling at some dude, you probably show some interest. You don't smile at a random stranger at 2:30 in the morning unless there was some interest there. And the inner flirt bird. Right, Steven? Dobry den. You better speak that everyone plays Bermuda or you think you're rude. It's custom to be super friendly. Have you always been so confident? Maybe. Fun fact, the brain doesn't feel pain. The brain, really interesting. It processes the brain signals. That was the actual person scared the hell out of me. potential client. Nobody then. If someone smiles at you at 2 a.m., they want to flip or they think you're serial killer. Oh, shit. Okay, guys. I need to go. I am around the block somewhere around here, but I won't tell you where because that's how it is. It's been a pleasure. Beautiful Fliptopians of Fliptopia, thank you for accompanying me on my long ass walk home. That was a long fucking walk. I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's been a pleasure, really. I really enjoy these live streams and I hope you enjoy them too. And I hope that we can continue doing this throughout the summer. I'm telling you, man, it's a great time. So, bitendo, y'all. Yeah. It's been a pleasure. So, bitendo, have a good night. Squidward.